Hello, and welcome to Did You Mean to Say That, the podcast where we did not mean to say that. I'm your co-host, Bobby.
And I'm your co-host, Erin.
Welcome back, and happy birthday, Erin.
Thank you. I love that you said I know what I need to do. And
That was it.
that was a performance of a lifetime.
Thank you. That was my big one.
Yeah, so my birthday was Y2K themed. So this Team Edwards skin flip phone from the thrift store came in. Super handy all weekend.
Mm-hmm. I felt okay. I liked my outfit in general.
You looked great.
The bucket hat made it Y2K for me, and the little like this kind of necklace.
Yeah.
But I was gonna wear, like those baggy cargos and then just like a tank top, like full on. But it was so hot.
Yeah, it was really hot.
So I didn't. But I had so much fun.
Yeah, I didn't have that much fun at the bar crawl.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I had fun at the first bar that we went to, like a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And then the day just kind of trailed off for me. I don't know.
Damn.
I just I'm really over trying to do like going out things for my birthday. Like the last 2 years have been like a bar setting and like, bitch, you don't drink.
Right.
So how is this fun for you?
Mm-hmm.
So it was weird of me to plan that, like we said, but I did it for the bit. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it just sucked that, like, not everyone could make it on the 15th, and then the 16th was Father's Day. So, like, I couldn't have, like, everyone together at one time. It was, like, spread out across 2 days, and it was just a bunch of people couldn't make it, and it sucked.
Well, that sucks. I had a lot of fun, especially at the picnic.
I had so much fun yesterday.
Yeah.
So, like, I just know that I'm very much, like, an activity girly. Like, next year I'm going to do, like, a dinner at my house or something. Like,
that sounds
at
fun.
my mom's house.
Stop.
Mom, I don't think she's watching recently. We haven't talked about it. I need to ask her.
Yeah,
about
she usually
that.
has something to say.
Yeah, she hasn't said a word. Weird.
Maybe she stopped watching after I said that baby should kill itself.
I don't even know if she watched that one.
Dang.
I need to get in touch with her.
Yeah.
She's part of our declining viewership.
Yep.
But you're right. We need to stop saying that on the podcast because they're watching. Anyone who's hearing us say that is tuning in. So they're like, stop talking about the people that aren't watching. I'm watching right now.
I thought you said we had to stop saying kill yourself. It's because other people were tapping out. But that's likely not the only reason that they're tapping out.
Likely not the only reason. So yeah, birthday was cool. I am 30 now.
Hell yeah.
So.
And what's your journey? Because a few episodes ago you were like not about it.
I don't care.
Cool.
Because I'm just like, I don't feel 30, so it doesn't matter. Like, it just is what it is. Like, I don't want to age. Because that freaks me out. Especially with hypochondria. Like, it just is, I can't. But 30, not that scary. Talk to me at like 60.
Okay. I'm sure we'll still be doing this.
We'll
be so famous by then. It'll be disgusting.
So rich and famous. I'm obsessed with like that's what 30 is all about for me. I made a wish on my birthday cake. Obviously, I'm not gonna say what it was, but then this kind of coincided with it on my little tea. Sorry.
And what did he say?
You are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. And that's what 30 is all about for me.
I love that.
It's like really taking life by the reins.
Okay.
And like, it's my life and my journey. I can do whatever I want.
I love that. Do you know what Connor told me recently?
Grimes?
We were just like talking. And I don't know who told him this story or if it was like a thing from somewhere. But he was like, how many red cars did you pass on the way here? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, what if I told you that for every red car you saw, I would give you $100? And I was like, well, A, Connor, you should. But B,
you'd start seeing red cars everywhere. That's a lot of attraction.
Well, no. He was saying like opportunities are all around us and we're just not like taking them by the reins or like taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
So like, I like that you're going to take life by the reins and
yeah.
do whatever you want.
I am gonna law of attraction and like manifest my way through life.
You should.
Yeah. Wish I would have started that at like 25, but
whatever. It's now.
It's now or never.
It's now or never. I just finished my law of attraction book today, actually.
They have one. What was it? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's it called?
I forget.
Okay, how many books did you get? I'm
Like,
so sorry. Like, I just got hit with a tsunami of highness.
oh
Like,
wow.
just
I
like,
knew that was what was happening.
and I was like, okay.
Um, I'll take the reins for a minute on my life. I bought a bunch of self-help books,
Yeah, I
and
know.
the one that I'm talking about is, I forget what it's called, but basically it was disguised as like trying to repair a romantic relationship,
How to Get Your Ex Back
something like that.
for Dummies 101.
Yeah, and then it was literally all about the law of attraction and loving yourself, and that's
Slay.
just like the journey
I
I'm
am
on.
actually literally, quite literally obsessed with the fact that they just tricked you into loving yourself. Like,
No, dead ass.
that's such a slay of them to name the book something along the lines of How to Get Your Ex Back, and it'd be like, psych.
You don't need
How to
them.
Get Yourself Back.
No, dead
How to
ass.
Get Back to Yourself.
And it's a beautiful thing.
So that was one of like 5. Have you read all your books now at this point, or did
No,
you just
no, no.
read that one?
I read that one, and then, well, some of them are like workbooks about like self-esteem and stuff
exactly.
like that. So I've been like slowly working through those, but no, I have more that I need to read. But some of them I'm not really like gonna read now because they were more geared towards other things.
How to Get Your Ex Back vibes.
Mm-hmm. And now I just want to get myself back.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't even want to get myself back. I want to find myself again.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
new Bobby 2.0.
Exactly.
And it was a really good book, and I love Law of Attraction, and I don't know, I've always believed in like that type of thing, like manifestation and yada yada, like things are
Speak
about
it into existence,
perspective.
baby.
And that's why nothing. I had nothing to say. That's why I'm brain dead now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
God, I am literally fucking brain dead right now.
Speaking of brain dead.
Really?
Okay, get this. So Katy Perry just announced her new single.
Yeah.
And who produced
on.
it?
Dr. Luke.
Dr. Luke.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. It's just a guess.
In
Just
what,
a hunch.
In what world are you going to try to make a comeback to pop music and have it be produced by Dr. Luke? That is so disrespectful. And Kesha tweeted LOL. So, fuck you, Katy Perry. Low key. High key.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's like really
that makes
disrespectful.
me so sad because I love Katy Perry bad, and like I haven't vibed with anything since I loved her in
For sure.
2012. But like I always like root for her. I want her to do well.
She was funny on that one episode of
Wig.
American Idol we watched.
She wasn't funny at all. She
I
was
know.
being so annoying.
She was being weird, actually.
I'm so glad we stopped watching that because it was genuinely like making me hate her. I was like,
She
girl.
kept interrupting people's songs.
And she was like hugging the contestants and just
Didn't she like kiss a guy? Or...
That was like 10 years ago, but yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't like that either.
She like made a guy have her be his first kiss.
That's weird.
It was super weird. It's a really cringe
Anyway,
video,
now
but,
her
like,
new
wig.
song is Dr. Luke, and there is I guess a leak of it that her manager now is saying was fake, but it sounded awful. So I think it probably was fake if he's saying it's fake, but someone said she heard the feedback and is back in the studio re-recording a whole new song with the same title.
Oh my god.
Either way, I don't know. I like some of the Katy Perry songs, but what does she know about being respectful to other women in the industry?
Literally.
Especially like they came up at like the same exact time.
I know. That's so whack.
It's a no from me. You know who else works with him unapologetically? Kim Petras. Sad.
Yikes.
I don't really like her because of that.
I think that's gross to do.
I think it's really gross to do. Really gross. And Doja Cat, for that matter. But I think Doja Cat, like, was trying to get out of it. Like, she wasn't like, sorry. Like, she was like, no, I hate this. It's my label vibes.
So that's the thing that I wonder is, like, who actually even has control of whether or not you work with Dr. Luke? Like,
I mean,
Taylor
Katy Perry
Swift.
would totally have control over that. She's Katy Perry.
I know, but I don't know. Like, she's a label
Yeah.
girl.
For sure, but at her level, like, to have a whole comeback single.
At her level, like,
She was
no one
such
gives
a
a
moment.
fuck about Katy Perry.
She just did a whole Vegas residency. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but once you get to that point, it's because no one cares anymore.
Adele. Yeah, I guess you're
These
right.
are all great examples of proving my
Wow.
point.
Oh my god.
Like Adele is such a slay, but like
No, you're right.
the
No one cared
target
about her last
audience is
album.
like no one that's like influential or is going to make record labels tons of money. Like
Sabrina Carpenter.
okay, let's talk about it.
No, I have to. She is the new it girl, and I know we've been saying
She's
this,
been the it girl, exactly.
but like she's really
She's being the
popping
it girl
up.
for others right now. It's her and Charlie XCX, like two people I've always rooted for and loved their music so bad, and been like, when are people gonna like
Yeah,
get
it.
this? And now they're getting it, and it is a brat fucking summer.
Oh my god.
Okay,
It's a brat
but
fucking summer.
let's talk about her.
What did she do?
Best friends with Maddie Healy.
Oh.
She's dating someone from 1975.
What?
One of her songs, people speculate, is about Taylor Swift when she was dating Maddie and being like, it's all about like her own insecurities and being like, I hate when this one girl's backstage. Like I'm always comparing myself to her. Like da 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 da. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. He just seems like a weird racist weirdo. So like,
Totally.
yeah.
Don't love that.
Yeah,
Hate
not
it,
very
actually.
Julia of her, if I can be real.
No, dead ass.
That's not so Julia.
Oh my god. Next
Yeah.
we're gonna hear Sabrina Carpenter like hates old people or something. I don't care, I guess. I did see a TikTok. I think I already said this in the last one, just never mind.
She's dating Barry Keegan, who has a child that he doesn't take care of.
Aw,
Yeah. So
Cool.
that's like her lore right now.
nice. There's the barge.
I could never be with a deadbeat dad.
That's crazy.
I could never be with a dad. That's just not my vibe. But like
Mm-hmm.
a deadbeat, like
What's it? Way
I
worse.
can't even look at you like a real person.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I have no idea how anyone knows that he doesn't take care of his kid. Like, it's kind of giving like Drake never sees his son. Like, how would you know that?
Yeah, true. She is having a moment, so hopefully she just breaks up with him.
Yeah, he's cute though.
Yeah, he is cute.
I like him in stuff as an actor. Like, I don't really know anything about him.
I've never seen him in anything.
Oh, really? You saw Saltburn? No, you never watched.
I never
it.
watched Saltburn. I don't have that.
You don't have what?
I was just kidding. Whatever it's on, but I do.
Oh, I have no idea. It was on something weird, I think.
Oh.
I can't remember. What are we talking about? So, what I was going to say, though, still don't like Please, Please, Please. I can't with the motherfucker. I literally can't handle it. It's like
Okay.
too cringe for me.
I'm
And-
still on espresso, so I'm not like too
Okay, but what I
offended.
wanted to say is that I feel like people should go back and give Feather what they're giving to Espresso because it is so
Well,
fucking good.
Kiss 107 plays Feather more than espresso.
Maybe they're trying to push that like next. Like, hey guys, go back and check out.
Well, a lot of her music's like Sumi is so good.
Yeah.
Everything from Emails I
Nonsense
Can't Send.
is obviously insane. Like,
Nonsense. Bet You Wanna.
oh my god.
Looking at Me.
If you play Bet You Wanna
Paris?
at the gay club,
I have.
and I can't wait to hear it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my If I Ever DJ'd at a Gay Club
I bet
playlist.
she didn't think about it when he let me down.
It's
So
just
good.
so good. She's,
Even the little Emails I Can't Send, like the intro, was like your most played song of the year 2 years ago.
2022, my most played song of the year was literally Emails I Can't Send because I would just
It's
put
so
it on
good.
repeat and let it go over and over and over again.
So yeah, she's about to, I don't know, like pop.
Keep exploding. Yeah.
Same with Chapel Roan. Is that how you say it, by the way?
Yeah.
Chapel Roan.
I love her.
I do too.
I'm obsessed.
I'm not too tapped into her music yet, but I know like the hits. And
Yeah.
she's just dope, like her whole thing.
Everything.
And I watched her Tiny Desk and it was literally phenomenal.
Oh, it was insane.
Mm-hmm.
She is like the modern day Cyndi Lauper. Like she is
I love
so cunt and so artistic
Mm-hmm.
and just like so gay and just I love her
I love
bad.
her.
She has a guinea pig and she makes like the funniest fucking TikToks ever and like she's so relatable. She's so cute. I love
that.
her.
So yeah, the pop girlies are pop girlying.
Exactly. I have to tell you the craziest thing. I forget what night it was, but I texted you guys in the group chat and said, Mackenzie just sent me the absolute most unhinged text ever that I've ever gotten and then fell off the face of the earth. Like, she sent me the craziest text ever, and I said, what? Never heard from her for, like, 10 hours after that.
Okay.
The text reads, 9:12 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Right. Prime hours.
I keep mixing cows and turtles in my head, and it's confusing, but the animal I'm thinking of would be so cute. I said, what?
I was dying the other day before that, probably, when she said, what if she changed every contact in her phone to the same name? And you said, girl, what? I was dying. Because I think that'd be such a slay. Like, oh, Tim's calling. Which one?
No. That's crazy.
She's got a wild imagination.
I know. That's what I was, like, when she said that, that's why I was just like, what?
I bet it would be cute, Mackenzie.
Like, I bet that would be hilarious.
Your cowdle.
And then she texted me at 4 a.m. and said, girl, I was delirious.
And you're not at 4 a.m., but you were at
It
9.
was crazy. And then I, like, called her the next day or something and was just like, what did you mean? And she, like, explains what she was picturing in her head. And I was just like...
So, like, she was, like, morphing the animals into one cute animal.
Yeah, and it was, like, cow body and head, but with, like, turtle shell print. And it was basically just a cow.
Oh. It doesn't sound that cute to me. Maybe if it was a little baby.
It sounds like a fucking rhinoceros or some shit
Yeah.
with weird skin.
God's, like, taking notes. Like, ooh, that's actually... I'm gonna cook that one up.
Ew, don't. God, if you're watching.
Yeah, I'm sure God watches. Did you mean to say that? Where I literally one time said I don't care about him or whatever. I said something.
We've
along
said
those
so
lines.
many things about him, and we've also said that a baby should kill itself, so
I rescinded that.
that's true. Speaking of things we have to rescind
Oh my God.
from last week's episode.
Okay, if you watched last week, I told you about my ex's ex and the whole tea dance situation. Well, said ex.
No, girl, you are not building this up enough.
Why?
Because this is the craziest thing that's ever happened.
I don't know. I don't want to give it too much, like, juice. I just wanted to say what happened.
It's crazy.
It's not crazy. It was nice.
It was so nice. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I don't think it's crazy of him. Like, it's just the wildest scenario.
Okay, let me build it up more. So we did the podcast last week after that happened. And I'm sitting doing my little radio segment, and I'm, like, kind of scrolling on my laptop while we're, like, doing it. And I see an email from said guy. And it was just, like, a super, like, long apology. So, like, he obviously watched it or someone told him about it.
He had to have watched the entire thing based on his email.
Yeah.
Like...
So, yeah.
And it seems like maybe he's watched a couple episodes. Maybe he watches, like, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
But it was, like...
It was really nice.
Just crazy. Like, my jaw was on the fucking floor when you said that he emailed you. I was just like, what?
I was shocked as well.
Like, I just didn't know that he would watch this. Like,
I didn't know
I
he had
could
my
go
email
either
address.
way, but, like, in terms of, like, apologies... One of the best ones I've ever seen. He ate with that.
It was just really honest. Like, obviously, I'm not going to air his shit out, but it was really honest and, like...
So vulnerable.
And telling his perspective on, like, everything leading up to that as well.
Like, genuinely reassuring you and explaining each situation that you felt uncomfortable about this entire time. Taking full accountability and being sincerely sorry. Mm-hmm. Like, just a long...
And I love a long message as someone who frequently sends them.
Exactly.
So yeah, sorry I called you pathetic. Yeah. I take it back. I really do.
No, like, seriously, because genuinely, what more could you want? Like,
no,
that was
yeah,
just,
that
like,
was really nice.
It was super explanatory and just like, oh, okay, slay. Mm-hmm. And we had, I mean, you know, I'm choosing to believe what he said in his email.
For sure.
No reason not to. So, like, seems like there was a misunderstanding at the tea dance anyway. So, like, I think that situation was the one that we were, like, really ripping into being so fucking psychotic.
Totally.
So, like, yeah. So, but he, like, really genuinely didn't, like, make excuses or, like, he said it was not defensive at all about anything we said about him. Like, took that shit on the chin.
Mm-hmm. Some people could learn a thing or two from that.
I no, like literally, I'm like, as far as like taking accountability for your actions and apologies go, like take notes.
Fire, 10 out of 10, bro.
Wish we could show you all. I wish I could show that to everyone and be like, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
Because even like I fucking hate empty gestures. It is like one of my biggest fucking pet peeves. And I think that men do this all the time when they apologize, like especially in relationships of like, oh, I was gonna do this, but I couldn't find your like just like if he wanted to, he would.
Absolutely.
And like he went out of his way to find your email and send you that email. Like effort was put into getting that message to you. It wasn't just like, I was gonna say sorry, but like I couldn't find your email and I'm blocked on Instagram, so
yeah,
I didn't like what you said about me on the podcast, man.
And it's not even like I
because he could have gone that route.
Needed an apology, but I did really appreciate it.
Exactly.
So,
but like
no bad blood.
Like seriously, that was like
should he be a guest?
like low-key, like that was such a slay. Like that is a truly like redeemed moment. Like that is like sure. Okay. Sick. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you for saying that. I hope you meant to say that.
And did you mean to say that? We hope so. Thank you.
Thank you.
Crazy that he just is probably watching.
I know.
I'm just like talking to you like, hey, thank you for watching. Like, truly, I mean that.
Or whoever of your friends is watching.
Yeah, whoever it is, thank you so much. We really appreciate the views. Hey, well, and it did provide us with a really juicy topic too now. So
I know. We love content.
Should he be in our
Maybe he was doing it for the content. He was like, this episodes are getting boring as fuck. But
he said no one's been watching. Let me just
spice things up a little bit.
at gmail.com or whatever. Oh God. Okay. I wanted you to know before we started that I like really am not coming to the table with anything today. I'm just here to gib and gab.
Okay, cool.
I have like nothing going on upstairs.
Do you know that someone, well, I believe an animal, ate all my flowers off my thing? All of them. Every single flower.
Oh God, I have so many things to say.
Well, I think it was a deer.
One, that's so fucking like sad and funny.
Imagine I went outside to water my flowers and they're all gone. Like the roots are still in there, so they'll grow back, I think.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, some of them are already like starting to, but all gone. Every single plant. It's just so
funny how much like joy that brought you. And how it really brought you out of a dark place, and like that was like something that you were like doing as like self-care and like like
something ate it.
And they're all gone. And you bought like 12. Like,
no, there's so many.
It's like lining your entire patio.
I spent like almost $200 at Lowe's. Like, are you kidding me? I was like, whoa. Because they were all eaten. But like in the funniest way. I wish I took a picture. I will later. But
it just looked like disheveled.
Just literally like one was knocked over. The rest literally like had like the stem still, but like just the flowers were eaten off. And I was like, this is crazy.
The other funniest part about this is that you started by saying someone.
It could be.
Someone came by and ate all my
So whoever that was, you're on my shit list.
Yeah, I bet you're
And you
watching.
killed all my joy and my plans.
Seriously. Now his self-healing journey is over. Like, that was it.
Can you imagine, though, just being a deer, like, holy shit, jackpot. And then literally ruining the only thing keeping someone alive.
I don't know why that's really
it's
just
so I didn't even think about it that way. Well, I guess I wasn't tickled, so like, but now that I'm telling it, like, it is really funny. And like, again, they're all still rooted and have stems, so like most of them will grow back.
And there's a lesson in all of this here too.
Is there?
Yeah. Just
don't live on the first floor.
No, just like, girl, do I really have to explain it? I don't know.
Like a metaphor vibe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like someone could eat your flowers, but like...
they'll grow back.
They'll grow back. Oh,
just
I love
like
that.
That being like
or I can buy new ones.
Sense of like self-assuredness. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the thing where you're setting boundaries and sticking to them. This was kind of like an actual physical representation of like saying you're going to do something and then doing it, like watering the flowers, taking care of the flowers. Mm-hmm. And also they're so beautiful. They were bringing so much joy. Now they're all dismembered.
I'm failing
they're
to see the
growing
beauty.
back.
Okay, but they're growing back. Okay. I was like, I'm failing to see
So,
the
like,
beauty in
even
this
when
scenario.
there's, even when there's hiccups on the road or hiccups in your journey, like,
Or
you
when
can
a
still
deer
get back
eats
on
all of your
track.
foot. One by one. I want to believe it was like a family of them. Like, oh, we're eating good tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how much, like,
I've seen deer eating flowers.
I know, but, like, how much does, like, eating flowers sustain them?
Well, probably not a lot because they ate all 15 of them. That was probably just an appetizer.
Truly.
Ugh. But they'll grow back.
Oh, that's so
And I'll keep
funny
you
thinking about,
posted.
like, a deer, like, low-key, like, out to eat.
And, I was thinking, like, it's the circle of life. Like, if it's going to benefit a deer, like, then that's
Totally.
still love.
Could have been a skunk or anything,
Well,
but I love to think it was a deer.
For sure.
And I'm genuinely obsessed with now picturing animals, like, having, like, meals and, like, deciding where they're gonna go out to eat and, like...
Mm-hmm. They're like, this guy's having a rough time. Let's fuck his day up. Having meals and going out to eat. Like, it's a restaurant.
I love it. Like, they're like, okay, let's go to the Mount Lookout area tonight and see who's got flowers.
But now I'm worried because what if they know now? Like, that's where
They're telling other deer, like, come to Bobby's house. He's got literally... We're going to have to wait, like, 2 weeks for them all to grow back, and then we're going to eat them all again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can't wait.
Well, that's all right.
They'll grow back.
They'll grow back.
And that's...
And that's the tea.
Yeah, with Bobby G.
Speaking of, like, self-love and this whole vibe that we're on, in the book I was reading, it was saying a good practice for, like, emulating love and putting that out is in public, not saying out loud to people, but, like, every time you pass someone, think in your head, I love you. And they're like, repetition will just make you be a more loving person in general. So I'm driving here, and I went and got cigs because I wanted some, and I'm back on it.
Bitch,
And
don't do this. Like, that's a sleigh.
I'm kidding. I went to get a smoothie, and then I was leaving UDF, and I was like in the square, the godforsaken square, and this dude on his bike, like a bicycle, came up like, here's my car, like next to me, but like really close to my car, and almost kind of like blocking me. Like I would have had to run him over. Mm-hmm. So I did. I'm just kidding. And so I'm literally saying out loud, "What the fuck, you fucking idiot!" and then I drove away, and I was like, "I love you." But I was baffled. And then he did it again because he like came down zooming on like Mackenzie Street, and then like got in my way again. I was like, "You're cruising for a bruising."
And I love you.
And I love you.
That's so funny.
So
I was just thinking earlier how much like genuine road rage is like one of my biggest pet peeves because he does it so bad, and I'm like, there's no way you care about this, right? Like there's no way.
I feel that when I'm doing it, I'm like whatever, but then when other people are doing it, I'm like, shut up, like just chill and enjoy the music that I'm picking.
Just enjoy the ride. I am such an empath. Like I have so much empathy when I'm driving. Like something will happen and I'll be like, are you serious? And then I'm like, they're probably like late for work. Like they need to get there, and like they did something stupid, or it's just like been there.
Yeah.
You know,
Been there.
Being a bad driver really helps. So I understand like good drivers getting frustrated, but I don't get that.
Yeah.
But
totally.
like, I don't know. There's times where I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like that was so dumb, but it's so short lived, and I don't like.
It doesn't actually
feel anything about it.
No, I agree. I'm
but
just
like, fuck you fucking idiot, and then I'm like,
I love you.
I do try to, when I'm being in like a really positive mindset, so I'm glad you reminded me of this. I always think about those TikToks where they like they film themselves like yelling out the window at people, like something nice about them, like you look really pretty today, or like I love your dress. And I just like think that about every single person, especially if I have like a negative thought about someone. I'm just like, that was icky. Like think of something you like right now, hurry. And then
For sure.
Because like everyone's doing something that I like, even if I hate them.
Yep.
Like love those shoes.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
For sure.
Love the dress, hate her.
And everyone's just doing their best.
Skirt.
Actually, I don't. Are you fucking kidding me?
Love it. Camera died, but we're back. And you were saying that you don't think everyone's trying their best.
Well, here's the deal. I do think that, like, we're all just, like, on our own life journey. And, like, some people have different experiences and thoughts than other people, obviously. But I do take issue with people that know the right thing. I don't know. Like, they, like, are actively choosing not to do something better. Maybe I don't care. I don't know. The way that I'm explaining it, like, I don't know if everyone.
Like you're
oh wait,
you're just like a bad person.
I guess I don't take issue with it, but like, I don't think everyone is necessarily trying their best because.
No, they're not, and it's like annoying.
Yeah.
Like just like, I think that's like the main quality that I look for in someone that like I'm around at all in any capacity is like if you don't have like the awareness to be like trying to be better, like I don't. What are we gonna talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Like you just have to be thinking about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's like dumb to not. Like it's not dumb, but it's just like you don't have enough like awareness for you to like know how to talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's that.
Yeah. Good.
What was
we
the other
each
thing?
only have one topic left, so, and it's the same topic.
Okay. Well, do you want to tell it or should I?
I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start.
Or why don't
jazz
I
bar.
start?
I'll start at the sand bar.
I'll start because you were there when he said it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are at Aaron's birthday picnic yesterday. And
so fun.
It was so fun. This guy shows up. And I'm like, oh my God, he's cute. Didn't really hear anything. Then the next thing he says is like, girl, you look rough. I heard you were so drunk yesterday to you. And I was like,
no, Taylor said she heard I was so drunk yesterday.
He said it too.
And I was just like, what? Like, I was so confused by it. Because, like, I was not hungover in the slightest. Like,
and I didn't think you were looking rough either.
I thought I was looking great. I was high as fuck. I had just gotten, like, so high, like, right before he got there. So I think he just, but it caught me so far off guard. I was like, what?
And I was like, I clocked. I was like, he's gay.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And mind you, this is someone I know from playing volleyball, and I tell Bobby to come all the time because there are, like, so many hot gay men there. Mm-hmm. And he never has.
I haven't, but I will.
Right.
But maybe not for him. But
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so I text Aaron, and I'm like, hello? Like, what's the deal here? So then, like, I leave, and I'm texting, like, our group chat and saying, like, set this up. He's cute, whatever.
Find out if he's single, figure out what's going on.
And
that we did. So he actually unprompted just starts telling a story about this other guy that we play volleyball with. They went on 2 dates in the last month, by the way. He's telling this whole story. I'm thinking it's years ago. And then I'm like, when was this? He was like a month ago. I'm like, oh my God, crazy. So they went on 2 dates. And on their second date, the other guy was just like pretty drunk and was just kind of trying to like hang all over him on like the walk home, and just like he said he was like too clingy, and I was just like, yeah, okay, right.
you're like, well, have you met my friend Bobby? But I am,
honey, you thought that was clingy. Have you met my friend Bobby?
But I'm on a self-love journey now.
Exactly. So then I was like, what's the deal now? And he was like, with him or like with like just in general? And I was like, I'm just in general. And he's like, I'm single, not really looking. And then he tells us that he just got out of an 8-year-long relationship.
That's a long time.
Less than a year ago. I was just like, oh, like what happened? And he was like, people just grow apart, and our communication was getting toxic, and it was like the healthiest response ever. And I was just like, true, like
Slay.
I totally get it.
I'm glad they broke up.
And then I was like, well, what did you think about Bobby? And he was like, the DJ. And I'm like, yeah, the one that was here.
How did you know I'm a DJ?
Okay, this is what I'm wondering. Like, is there some other way that he knows you? Did you not mention that you were a DJ?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I did. So never mind.
Okay.
Because he was talking about E19.
You said I used to DJ there.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. So anyway, I said, what do you think of him? And he was like, I can't even remember if he said you were cute. I feel like he did say you were cute. And then was like, I feel like he's high maintenance. And I was like,
What?
what?
What did you say? And what did he say?
I literally said, what? How did you know? Like, why?
How
What
did
would
you
make?
know?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what I said. He was like, it just seems like he would need a lot of attention, and he meant specifically in a relationship. Like, he did not mean in general. Like, the way that our conversation proceeded and the way that we had been talking leading up to it, like, he literally meant in like he just said like he seems like you would need like more than he's like able to give type of vibes because of the whole like.
Seems to be my type.
Yeah, 100%. And he thought it was clingy of a guy to be like hanging on him drunk. Like,
Yeah.
so he's just, and I don't know if that might just be who he is.
Yeah.
Paired with, I'm so not looking for anything right now because of going through a breakup. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but I was just like, how did you gather any of that? And he was like, you can just read people. And I was like, slay, I guess. That was crazy.
That is crazy.
And like obviously our viewers know that like obviously that's something you've struggled with like specifically in relationships. So I was just like, because absolutely nothing about anything at the picnic would ever indicate that to anyone. I was
straight
like,
chilling.
You were literally straight chilling. Like you weren't even like talking that much. Like it was just like nothing about your demeanor was high maintenance or anything. Maybe he just doesn't like bottoms. I don't know. I don't know what he is.
I don't know either.
But I was just like, what do you mean you can just read people? What does that mean? It was crazy.
Well, that's hilarious. But I was like, okay.
And then he was like, well, am I wrong? And I was like, no, you kind of hit the nail on the head, but he's going through, like, I was like, he just got out of a relationship too, so I really don't think he would be like, in like, I don't think that would be the vibe. Like, I think you guys could like hang out or whatever, hook up even, and like it not be like that. Like, it's just not the time for either of you, it would seem.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this earlier and how this is just such like a perfect, not exercise because no one's gonna do anything, but like an exemplification of like the things that I was trying to tell you like when you were first talking to Levi and like not sure whatever, like based on what I described and based on what he was telling me, like he's not what you're looking for at all.
Right.
So it's like, you know, don't worry about, I mean, I know you're not, but I'm just saying that's such a good like example.
Yeah, for sure. Like, okay,
like,
not a match, bye.
Exactly. Like instead of being like, what? Which
it was
like
a
still
little crazy.
A little like what? But at the end of the day, literally not what you're looking for at all.
Not at all.
But like very cute, and you know,
yeah,
in a period of where you're not looking for anything, might be a vibe.
Might be a vibe, but also may not. So
yeah.
So we're bringing back the "Did you mean to say that" of the week.
Yeah,
and
that's definitely our
mine.
"Did you mean to say that?" Because
and yours.
Yeah, I was.
Did he mean to say that?
Shocked when he said that.
I literally was like, "Oh, okay."
What?
That's such a crazy thing to say. Just like
it's such a crazy thing to like interpret. Like, are you like the most intuitive person I've ever met in my life? Like, how could you ever
infer that?
Gather what someone's like in a relationship based on a 20-minute, 30-minute meeting at a picnic in the park. Has nothing to do with you. He could be a mind reader. Like, there's really no other
that's crazy
way about it. Or he knows something we don't know.
Maybe he could read my vibe. Because I was, like, eyeing him, you know?
Oh.
But not, like, for real. I was only around him for, like, 20 minutes.
I know!
That's so weird. Whatever.
So interesting. If he'd been wrong, I'd say it would be ruder. But
yeah,
he kind of clocked that from a mile away.
Totally.
But, like...
But that's not gonna be my vibe ever again.
And it, like,
Thank God.
Isn't. And he doesn't know that you're healing. Like, could you not pick up on that?
Probably
I'm
not.
literally going through a journey right now. Can you not read the vibes?
Right.
Crazy ass thing to interpret at a picnic.
So, anyway.
He doesn't watch, so no worries.
Or maybe he does, and that's why he said it.
I don't even think I've ever told him.
Well, don't.
Well, yeah. Whatever. That was a crazy ass thing of you to say if you're watching.
And you are cute.
And you're
He's
so
just
cute.
not watching.
Yeah, exactly. But you are so cute. I love him. He was one of the people that I think it was last week or the week before we were talking about how like you meet people and you just want them to be in your friend group. Like was one of the people I was talking about when I said that. Like
hell yeah.
I'm obsessed with him. He's so funny and
hell yeah.
Such a vibe, so fun. And he's so funny when he gets high. I like have a crush on him.
Well,
I don't.
You can have him.
So, yeah.
So anyway.
That's like low key gonna do it for us.
For sure.
Like, let's just wrap
a positive
it up.
little tidbit for y'all.
Yeah, just a fun little story. Kind of a
love you.
juicy yet boring episode, you know? Like, I think I'm
We
gonna
really
watch it
cut
back
to
and
the
love
chase.
it. I know we really cut to the chase, and we did have some shit to say.
Yeah, and I meant to say all of it.
Yeah, I meant to say all of that.
So, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.